From the iconic Makeda turn to Benteke scoring a screamer, or Van Persie winning a league title with a volley, or Grealish announcing himself as a superstar, a lot has happened when Aston Villa face off against United. With a tantalizing encounter on 11th February, United and Villa face off at Villa Park in what could be a six-pointer in the race for top 4. There aren't too many places in the Premier League as daunting to go as Villa Park. But after Newcastle ended an 11-month undefeated run for Unai Emery's side at their home ground, other teams would love to keep Villa at bay at their fortress. After an inspired win against Wolves and West Ham, United must be in high spirits leading up to their trip to Villa Park. Let's take this opportunity to look back at the 10 of the most unforgettable moments in this iconic fixture. Number 10. Jack Grealish has indeed been one of the best players for Villa in recent years. And back in 2019, he showed his class as Villa held United at Theatre of Dreams with a courageous performance. And central to that was a young Jack Grealish who had first inspired Villa to promotion from the Championship and was now leading them at the biggest venues. An astonishing finish with little backlift and immaculate accuracy opened the scoring in the 11th minute in a truly sensational fashion and made sure Grealish became a household name in English football. Number 9. United has never been short of quality strikers, and one of the best they've ever had in the Premier League era is Ruud van Nistelrooy. Back in 2002, in the third round of the FA Cup, Aston Villa put in a determined display, leading United 2-0 at 52 minutes. But Ole Solskjaer and Van Nistelrooy had other plans. 3 goals in 5 minutes turned the tie on its head, ensuring United went through to the next round. The third goal was particularly inspired by some immaculate link-up play and composed finishing. United coming back to haunt you from behind used to be so inevitable back in the day. Number 8. Christian Benteke scored 2 of his best goals against Manchester United. He also scored a sensational left-footed screamer against United at Villa Park back in 2014. Benteke always regarded his time at Aston Villa as the best period of his career, and performances like this would continue to make him a cult hero for the Villa fans. Number 7. Paul Scholes is mainly known for his gorgeous passing, but make no mistake, he had a mean shot on him. And Villa learned that the hard way in 2006-2007, as the ball set up perfectly for the legendary midfielder from a corner, and he hit it on the volley, smashing the ball into the net. With goals like this, you just have to sit back and admire the quality. Number 6 and number 5. This was a particularly special game for 2 people. For Andy Wyman, it was a game like no other. 2 goals against a United side loaded with champions would be the height of Wyman's career. He inspired Villa to a 2-0 lead against the eventual champions with the hope of a shocking upset, but Alex Ferguson and Chicharito had other plans. Chicharito, like Ole Solskjaer before him, had taken up the role of being a super sub for Alex Ferguson, and he turned the game on its head. His presence in the box unsettled the hosts, as he scored 2 and forced an own goal from Villar to ensure an heartbreaking defeat for Aston Villa. Number 4. From 2-0 down at halftime to winning 3-2, it was like the good old days for United. And as is the recurring theme in this video, in this fixture, a 2-0 lead is never enough. Unai Emery has a habit of letting leads slip away, and that was exactly what happened at Old Trafford the last time these 2 teams squared off against each other. And that's exactly what happened, as United outsmarted Villa through their 2 young guns, Garnacho and Holland. It was a particularly special moment for Holland, who finally scored his first Premier League goal at Boxing Day. It took a while to come, but it did come at the perfect time for the Red Devils. Number 3. When Van Persie joined United from Arsenal, there was only one thing on his mind: winning the Premier League title. And that moment came against Aston Villa in a truly memorable game, marked with a truly iconic goal. A lofted pass to dissect the Villa defense from Wayne Rooney, culminating in a volley that most strikers wouldn't even dare to attempt, rounded off a spectacular season for United side that has yet to win the Premier League since then. Recalling that moment, Van Persie had some special words to say. For me, that goal was a dream. Speaking of which, to score a hat trick on the night you win the Premier League, that's a dream too. Number 2. Unai Emery has been nothing short of inspirational for Aston Villa, and it all started with an exceptional performance against United. Interestingly, it was the first Villa win against United at home since 1995. His side scored 2 goals in 11 minutes in a truly sensational start to the Unai Emery era, and clearly showed his intent to play quality attacking football. It is a testament to his class that Villa go in this fixture as slight favourites against a team in United known to dominate their counterparts from Birmingham. Number 1. The single most iconic moment in memory from this fixture has to be Makeda and his iconic strike. A match delicately poised at 2-2 was won in Fergie time by the Italian youngster. Not many United fans could ever forget this moment in their lifetime. Just imagine a 17-year-old sealing a tightly poised Premier League encounter with the last kick of the game, or Sir Alex rising from his seat even before the ball left Makeda's right foot. Such moments of Fergie time have surely been short in supply in recent years for the Red Devils. The managerial masterminds. Ten Hag has surely not had it easy as a United manager. With altercations with players and topsy-turvy results, his position as a United manager is not entirely secure. But he does have character, and his teams do too. And with some youthful exuberance and players who do look motivated to play under him, he might be turning the tide in a few months' time. Although he still needs to do a lot more to achieve the level of consistency that United need. For Unai Emery, it is a chance to prove that Villa's form at home is no fluke. After a rare home loss to Newcastle, he must find his side's mojo back. After all, they did beat City and Arsenal in successive games, and can inflict a similar outcome on United, who might crumble under the relentless pressing of Unai Emery's side. For both sides, their strikers would hold a pivotal role in the game expected to be a high-scoring one. Ollie Watkins was in the form of his life in the first half of the season, but has cooled up a bit in recent weeks. Unai Emery's side always has a quality centre forward who's great in the air, gets on the end of crosses, and can counter at an exhilarating pace. And that is exactly what Watkins excels at. 21 goal involvements and 23 Premier League appearances tells you all you need to know about Watkins' influence on Villa's game. For United, the performances of 3 youngsters, Haaland, Garnacho and Mino, could prove to be crucial. All 3 of them are supremely talented, but away from home in hostile conditions at Villa Park, their mental resolve would be tested. United have to show courage and desire against a team that have outplayed most teams on those metrics this season. Not many would be cheering for United, but that is where heroes are born. So, will United continue their resurgence with a win away at Villa Park? Or will Unai Emery continue his domination at home after a minor setback against Newcastle? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. It is surely going to be an enticing and an intriguing tactical battle between 2 managers who can topple any side on their day. So make sure to tune in on Tactics Hub to know how it all unfolds.